Hi, I'm Mary Laverty, and this is the Life Balance Show. Today we're going to talk about pausing, the pause ritual. You know, many of us feel like we go 900 miles an hour, we fall into bed at night, and we think about the 6 things that we didn't get done. But hardly any of the things on the to-do list were take a break, re-energize, take a pause. So today I want to encourage you to have a new motto, and that is that you're going to give yourself permission to pause. You know, many cultures have pause rituals built into them because they know how important it is. You know, the Brits have tea and scones in the afternoon. They're not having tea because they're thirsty. It's a ritualistic way for them to sit and pause and re-energize. The Germans have cake and coffee. Our friends down south have a siesta. I said this to an audience one time that, you know, in North America, we don't really have a pause ritual. And one woman yelled out, "Happy hour?" I'm thinking, okay, I'll give you happy hour. But culturally, we are rewarded not to pause. If you are sitting in your office thinking, if you are just making a list and daydreaming, people say, "What are you doing? You're wasting time." And yet, when you look at history and think of some of the most influential people of all time, they paused. They spent 40 days in the desert. They were on tops of mountains. They sat under trees. You know, Gandhi did not say, "Okay, we've got to get this show on the road. I don't have much time here. I need peace." He meditated. I think we need to take a hint from this. You know, every religion in the world talks about the importance of stillness. And it doesn't matter where you think God is, in or out or around or everywhere. Stillness is a cornerstone of every religion's belief that in order to know yourself and to know your spirituality, you have to get still. So a pause ritual is very, very important. Now, there are barriers to having a pause ritual. First of all, we think we can get it all done, and I know I beat this theme, but people think if I pause, I'm not going to get it all done. Well, guess what? You're not going to get it all done. And pausing is the rhythm of renewal that you need to get more done, but most importantly, to stay connected to what is really important. When my kids were little, I remember one day I was just exhausted and probably upset, so I decided that I would just lie down for about 15 minutes and just soothe myself and get re-energized. And you know, in 5 minutes I felt fabulous, but I'm still laying there, and hysterically, my 3 children and my husband, one by one, paraded past the couch, very concerned. "What's wrong? Are you sick? Are you hurt? Did someone die?" And I laughed. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I have sent the message that the only reason I would justify lying down is if someone had just died. You know, it's not a good model for me to even be giving my kids. My job is to show them how happy, healthy, well-adjusted adults live. And one very important part is to give yourself permission to pause. So in this show, I want you to ask yourself, how do you pause? Now, most of you have just laughed right now and said, "I don't." I know. But you can, and you should, and you must, and it will feel so good. And for Life Balance, feeling good is really what it's all about. So ask yourself, do you meditate? Do you journal? Do you read something inspirational? Do you go for a walk? Do you pet the dog? Do you sit there and watch the cat, watch the bird? What is it that you do for your rhythm of renewal? So as soon as you get done watching this, unless you're you know, someplace in the middle of the day or at work, I suggest you just take 3 minutes right now and go do a little test run of pausing. You know, you can take a bath in 5 minutes. Look at your lives and ask yourself, how am I going to pause? And in the meantime, when you can't keep up, connect.